Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Intuition Activation Podcast. I'm your host, Jessica Rachel, a spiritual medium and intuitive coach, and I'm so excited that you're here to join me for this intuitive development journey. Guys, we are doing something a little bit different on the podcast today, and I'm really excited to share it with you and also a little bit nervous because we're doing something totally different. So this month, the October energy forecast came out on the 1st. So definitely, if you haven't gone back to listen to that, go ahead and have a listen because the theme that came through was the name of the theme has actually happened already this year, but the meaning of it is very different. So the theme that came through was the dance. And there was really a lot of emphasis on this idea of being really grateful for everything you have in your present moment and kind of toggling between that and the things that you're calling in to your future. And this idea of moving from the past to the present to the future and kind of jumping between the three, like thanking your past self for bringing you to the present and vice versa. And, we've been talking a lot about on this podcast about connecting to previous lives of yours in order to sort of step into your truest path and purpose in this lifetime. And definitely go back to listen to that episode. I did a whole episode on past lifetimes. And then I also, a couple of weeks ago, did an episode on just how to find your path and purpose. And I keep sharing with you guys that it's not so difficult to actually tap into your previous lives as a means of connecting to your true path and purpose and finding out sort of what unfinished business you have from previous lives that are transferring over and kind of dictating your mission in this lifetime and this time around. And so instead of actually telling you how to do it, I wanted to show you how to do it. And so the rest of this episode, after I'm done with this intro, is actually going to be a guided meditation. So I'm going to actually walk you through the process of going back and experiencing your own past life, the previous life that is most weighing on or having the most impression on your present life, the one that's sort of giving us the unfinished business, the significant one that's affecting our current life in the moment. And so this is a meditation where I'm going to take you into a deep meditation and I'm going to guide you through a bunch of visualizations to allow you to discover a past life of yours. And there's sort of two reasons that you might want to do a meditation like this. And I do this type of meditation with the students in my 12-week program quite a lot. And there's two main reasons. One is because we're trying to figure out their path and purpose, right? We're kind of trying to go, what are your intuitive abilities for? Who are you here to help in this life? What are you here to do? Who are you here to serve? And when we go into a past life, we can see maybe there were situations where where something didn't happen or you weren't saved in some way or you didn't accomplish something or achieve something. And then in this life, this is the life where you're not only going to achieve it for yourself, but you're here to show others the way and show them how to do it, the way that you have in this life, and show them what to do, show them the ropes, so to speak. And that's usually what happens when we look at a past life. We kind of figure out what happened to you, what were the circumstances that happened in a past life that maybe you didn't get a chance to overcome in that life. Are you going to have sort of similar circumstances in this life that kind of show up where you have to overcome them in this life? And then your mission then becomes not only overcoming it for yourself, but teaching others how to do the same. So that's a really big reason to want to be able to connect to your past lives. But another reason, and this is probably the more common reason that most people want to connect with their past lives, is because they feel that they're blocked in some way. You're trying to call in, or align yourself with your true path and purpose, and you feel like you're blocked or that you have past life wounds that are sort of paralyzing you with fear and preventing you from stepping forward. Maybe you're self-sabotaging. And so this is a really great way to sort of relive or re-experience those past life wounds and heal them. And guys, the really cool thing about this, and I do talk more about this in the episode about past lives, is that just by witnessing the events of a previous past life, the traumatic events in this life, so going back and visualizing it or seeing it in a meditation does allow you to heal it simply by witnessing it, because you kind of are able to then reassure yourself that it happened in that life. It's not going to happen again in this life. And just the act of witnessing it does heal it. Okay. So it's really cool. So this exercise is really going to allow you to access your subconscious and go deep and really relive sort of different stages of the most significant past life of yours that's weighing on your mission and purpose in this life. And you're going to just sort of envision, I'm going to have you just imagine and envision the things I'm telling you to envision. This exercise is also a really great way to help you practice and develop your clairvoyance because you're going to see things in the meditation, right? And I want to say, when I say you're going to see, again, I need to reiterate that it's no different than the way that you would see something or experience your imagination, right? I want you to try to imagine what I'm telling you to see in your mind. The same way that when you read a book and there's a description paragraph and they're telling you what is going on in the scene, right? I'm telling you what's going on in the scene. So imagine it in your mind. Okay. This is not a time to kind of force it or sit there and wait, hoping for something really magical to sort of pop up in your brain. You have to flex your make believe muscle in this exercise. So I really want you to give it a try. Sorry, I do have the baby in here if you can hear him. But flex your make believe muscle because your make believe muscle is the same as your clairvoyant muscle. So I really do want you guys to give this meditation a try and don't get frustrated. If you try it once and you feel like it didn't work the first time, try it again. Try it another time after you've maybe gone for a walk or cleared your mind. The other thing I also want you to do is bring a journal with you because sometimes when we go into these deep meditations and we have these clear, vivid visions, I really want you to journal for this and keep track because sometimes after we have the experience, we forget some of the very vivid details that we brought up. So once you're done the meditation, be sure to write down whatever comes through so that you can remember it and move forward in your path and purpose. So, guys, I'm really excited for this. And if you do try this meditation and you do experience a past life, I would love for you to share it with me. Reach out to me on Instagram at I am Jessica Rachel and tell me what came through. What past life did you experience? And has it helped you get a little bit closer to your path and your purpose in this life? Now, I also want to mention that this is the month of October, which means that when this episode comes out, it is the Jewish high holidays. For those of you celebrating Shana Tova, I do want to share that. I will be in synagogue the day that this comes out. But I just wanted to wish a beautiful, sweet new year and just kind of ask that you keep Israel in your hearts and prayers this month. There's a lot going on for my people, and it's definitely been a hard week in the news. And so, whether you believe in God or you don't, which I'm assuming if you listen to this podcast, maybe you do, send a little prayer. I really do believe in the power of collective prayer and collective thought. And so just sending, even if it's not just for Israel, but just for world peace and for peace in the Middle East, that would be phenomenal. So I thank you for keeping that in your heart and mind at this time. And the other thing I did want to share finally is I did mention last week that I opened up some new spots, some new availability in my calendar. So if you were looking for a spiritual guidance session, some of you have emailed me and said there's no more availability till the end of the year. It's not true. I opened up a bunch of other spots. There is more availability. There's a couple more spots left in November and a lot more spots left in December. So if you haven't done so, definitely head over to my website, jessicarachel.co, and you can find a spot to get your spiritual guidance session. Otherwise, guys, I really hope you enjoy this exercise and this meditation. And please don't hesitate to reach out to me on Instagram or send me an email and let me know what you think. Were you able to connect with your past lives? Did you experience and relive a previous life of yours? Good luck and let me know how it goes. Let's start by taking a few deep breaths together. In through your nose, filling the belly, and out through your mouth with an open mouth, powerful sigh. Let's begin. Deep breath in and let it go. Relaxing your chest. Deep breath in and let it go. Dropping your shoulders. Deep breath in And let it go. Dropping everything down. 2 more. Deep breath in. And release. Last one, nice and slow. Deep breath in. And let it go. Beautiful. I want you to imagine that you're walking along a beautiful beach at sunrise. The sun is just beginning to peek over the horizon, sending beautiful colors of pinks and oranges across a clear blue sky. See the sunlight golden and sparkling and shimmering across the water, and hear the sounds of the waves as they gently crash against the shore. Feeling a cool, gentle breeze against your skin, and hearing the sound of the wind as it gently flows through the palm trees lining the shoreline. Feeling the sand cool and soft and shifting beneath your bare feet as you walk along. You feel calm, refreshed, and at peace here. Take another deep breath in and out. Beautiful. Now see yourself begin to walk toward the water's edge, feeling a cool sensation as a wave washes over the tops of your feet and toes. Now taking a seat cross-legged in the sand, gazing out over the horizon, and you notice that a little white puffy cloud begins to form just above the top of your head. And it's going to release a warm, gentle flow of water that will pour over you and wash away any negative energy, worries, or emotions you may have been holding on to from the week. Feeling the water begin to pour over the top of your head now and run down over your forehead, allowing the skin and muscles of your forehead completely relax and drape over. Feeling the water as it gently coats your closed eyelids and the bridge of your nose. Feel it soothing and soft as it covers your cheeks and your lips and your chin. Negative energy washing off of you and running down. And feeling this warm water like a soothing, warm sip of tea as it coats your throat. Feel it spreading across your collarbone and your shoulders, dropping them down. And feeling the heat intensify as the water spreads across your chest and your belly. Feel it expanding your belly with each breath that you take. Feel it opening you up, and feeling this water like a warm, weighted blanket as it pours over your hips and your thighs, your knees and your shins, and finally your feet. Negative energy has completely washed off of you and formed a shimmery little puddle in the earth beneath you. And with your next deep exhale, you will see this puddle get absorbed into the sand and disappear. Take another deep breath in and out here. Your whole body feels a little warmer, a little lighter, a little more at peace now. Now see yourself begin to bury your feet in the sand in front of you, feeling the coolness and weight of the sand as it covers the tops of your feet and toes. And I want you to imagine that 2 little white light tree roots begin to sprout out from the bottoms of each of your feet. And these tree roots are going to burrow down deep into the earth beneath you, connecting you and holding you safely to the earth. See these tree roots as they head down deeper and deeper into the earth. See them heading all the way down to the very center of the earth. When they get there, they come across a beautiful orb of floating turquoise light. See your tree roots begin to wrap themselves around this orb of light. They're going to absorb its healing properties and bring this energy all the way back up toward your body. Feeling the center of the bottoms of your feet beginning to tingle now as this energy approaches you. And feeling as this beautiful turquoise light begins to pour into the arches of your feet. Tingly and shimmery, weighted and warm. And feeling this energy as it spreads across the balls of your feet and your toes. Feel it tingling and glittering as it swirls around your heels and your ankles. And this beautiful energy is going to circulate throughout your whole body now, traveling up to the top of your head, down to your toes, and back up again. And as it does, it's going to wake up, reactivate, and refresh every single cell in your body. Feeling the energy as it circulates through you now. Feeling every single cell begin to come alive, vibrate, hum, and buzz with this beautiful turquoise light. And feeling as even more of your cells come alive. And as this occurs, your aura begins to glow. See yourself completely surrounded by and projecting a beautiful, warming, and healing golden sunshine-like light. And feeling as even more of your cells are coated and soothed by that beautiful healing energy. Feel them each breathe a deep sigh of relief as they melt into one another. And as this occurs, your aura glows even brighter and radiates even further outward. You are completely surrounded and completely filled up with beautiful, glowing, and healing light. Take one more deep breath here. And at this moment, I'd like to call upon all of your spirit guides, loved ones, ascended masters, angels, archangels, and all other beautiful, benevolent beings of light who walk with you to come and join you in this guided meditation. I ask that we only connect to those of love and of light, of the highest vibration and the highest good, and that they provide you with the guidance, clarity, and healing that you seek today. I also ask that your guides and angels show you a previous lifetime that acts as the most significant lifetime that plays a role in your present reality. Allow them to show you what is stopping you in this life. Where are you blocked from past life experiences? And more importantly, what unfinished business does your soul bring with it into this life so that you may clearly see your truest path and purpose in this lifetime? I'd also like to call upon Archangel Michael to send a healing circle of protection around you as you call in your guide. And now seeing yourself still seated on the sand facing the vast open ocean. And as you look up at the sky, one particular ray of sunlight beams down from the sky, creating a beautiful golden portal of light that touches down on the sand just to the right of you. You're going to find yourself to move over and take a seat inside this portal of light, taking a moment to feel yourself completely surrounded by this beautiful, sparkling, warm, and nurturing golden light. Feel your whole body begin to tingle as the sunshine sparkles all over your skin. And as you become more and more surrounded and wrapped up in this golden sunlight, your body begins to lift off the ground. Feel yourself lifting upward and upward towards the sky, the clear blue sky, and getting a little lighter, feeling a little warmer as you head up even further into the heavens until you find yourself completely surrounded by nothing but pure, blinding white light. Feel the emptiness, the nothingness, and also the wholeness and fullness of this beautiful white light. You are completely surrounded by loving and healing energy in this moment as you float in the ethers. You're going to take a moment to just feel yourself as you float weightless in this space of pure love and light. And then in a moment, your body will float back down to the earth plane and find itself in a previous lifetime of yours that is still playing a significant role in your present lifetime. Feeling yourself be completely surrounded by this white light, feeling the energy suddenly getting denser until you are transformed into a dense ball of white light. Feeling it and seeing this light glow even brighter, you are a blinding ball of piercing white light. And with great speed and force, you hurtle down back to the earth plane, finding yourself in the warm, nurturing, and dark womb space of a mother from a lifetime past. Feeling the warmth and the heartbeat of your mother, feeling this pure love and warmth as you remain in utero, ready to be birthed into this former life of yours. And when you open your eyes in your mind's eye, you now find yourself in your new life. See yourself as a little baby in a new place. Look around, look up. Who is holding you? Is your family nearby? Is your mother nearby? What does the room look like? What timeline are you in? When is this? Where is this? What does the vibe feel like? What does the room feel like? Now see yourself, close your eyes once more, and when you open them again in your mind's eye, you will flash forward to your childhood of this life. See yourself, open your eyes again. You are now a little child. Look down at yourself. What clothing are you wearing? Are you a boy or a girl? Now look up and look around. Where are you? When are you? Who are you with? Allow this version of yourself to show you any memories or significant events that may have happened to you in your childhood of this lifetime that may be playing a role in your present life. Take a moment to relive those memories. Now, in your mind's eye, see this version of yourself close their eyes once more and ask yourself to fast forward into the most significant events of this lifetime, the events that shaped you, the events that create some unfinished business for you in your current lifetime. Flash forward possibly to adulthood or later in your life. What happened in this lifetime that is significant to the role you play in the present moment? What did you do? Who were you with? What unfinished business remains to be completed? Take a moment and relive these significant memories. Now, see this version of yourself close their eyes once more and head towards the end of this lifetime. Visualize your passing. What were the events of your death in this life? How did you leave the earthly realm? See who's with you. See what happens without any pain. Witness it from outside of yourself, watching from above. And as your soul leaves its body, yet again, find it rejoin your present self, feeling it joining this ball of light, seeing it leave your body from your past self behind, and together in this ball of light, feel yourself float up and up and up once more, heading back into the ethers, heading back towards that place of pure, blinding, nurturing love and light. Feel yourself once more completely become one with this blinding, pure, nurturing white light. Take a moment to feel your soul reconnect with its home. Feel those tingling sensations spread throughout your whole body as you release the density from the earth plane and become an energy body, an energy being once more. And as you take a pause and a break in this in-between space, take a moment to connect with your soul once more, allowing it to reflect on the life it just showed you. Allow your soul to speak to you. Allow it to share with you the most significant lessons from that lifetime. What is your soul hoping to accomplish or achieve in your present life based on the occurrences of the life you just witnessed? What does it choose to leave behind? What does it choose to take with it? Are there any regrets? Are there any convictions or promises? What is your soul's purpose now in this life, now that you have seen the last one? Confer with your soul at this time. Let it speak to you. Thank your higher self and your soul, and imagine all of the messages and memories you have just witnessed and experienced to turn into a very small, palm-sized, dense ball of white light. See it now being placed into your heart space for you to hold on to, so that you may never forget your true path and purpose and mission in your present life. Thank it, and now see yourself begin to step into the sunbeam in which you came up in which you ascended. You're going to descend now back down onto the beach where this meditation began, with that ball of light held safely in your heart space. See yourself begin to gently float down and down and down on the sunbeam until you land very gently on the sand, facing the beautiful, vast and wide ocean. Seeing that sunbeam disappear, thanking your guides and your angels and your higher self for coming through. Envisioning that solar, beautiful golden cord between yourself and the ethers disappearing. Feeling your feet in the sand once more, and your bottom on the earth beneath you. Vowing to remember your truest path and purpose, to continue to step into your truest alignment each and every day. When you are ready, allow yourself to take a few deep breaths. Wiggle your fingers and toes. When you're ready, flutter your eyes open and find yourself back in the present moment. Thank you.